A Lexington couple is starting off the new year just grateful their daughter is alive and well. Over the Thanksgiving holiday, David and Lindsay Jones' 19-month-old daughter seemingly vanished while she was in her room taking a nap. Kylan Mills shows us where she was finally found and the Jones warning for other parents in the big story at 6.
As 2020 is off and running, the Jones family is just grateful to be together. After a terrifying night during the 2019 holiday season nearly changed their lives forever.
It was like this traumatic event that will forever be in my brain.
It was the Sunday evening after Thanksgiving. David was working in the garage. Lindsay was Christmas shopping with her mom. David says their 2.5-year-old daughter Delaney had woken up from her nap.
I put her back down and then I kissed her and she said, "I'm going to go to sleep now. Baby sleep." And she kissed me.
David went back to the garage with the baby monitor in pocket, never once thinking that kiss with Delaney could be his last.
Lindsay went out to check on her and she was gone. She just disappeared.
The couple searched their house, but Laney was nowhere to be found.
I remember looking at him and saying, "Do we need to call 911?" And it just seems like that's when you start to have like an out-of-body experience.
I just didn't believe it was happening.
David and Lindsay ran outside and started frantically pounding on neighbors' doors.
It turns to pure panic so fast because, every second counts in a situation like this.
Police officers and firefighters arrived within minutes.
I think your worst nightmare and the worst feeling that I know I will remember till the day I die is like when they ask you to describe what was your child last seen wearing.
Lindsay posted on Facebook asking for help finding her daughter. She says the response was incredible.
Within an hour, it
we
had
had
been
an
shared.
army, yeah.
And it had been shared like 10,000 times.
Yeah.
Within an hour.
We had an army out there looking for our daughter. They didn't know us. They didn't know our daughter. They just knew someone was in need of help.
Droves of people showed up to canvass the area with flashlights and even bloodhounds.
More than once, I think I just collapsed to the ground outside when I was searching, and immediately someone was there picking me up.
Pick you up.
Literally and figuratively.
But through the rush of fear and helplessness, David and Lindsay were determined.
We got it in our minds.
Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer.
Yep.
This is not going to happen to us.
Yeah.
We're
going to fix it.
We're going to find her.
It was a few hours into their search when the clue they needed came during a conversation with a Lexington police officer.
He just arrived on the scene and the first thing he said was like, "Have you checked around for her favorite toy? Do you know where her favorite toy was?"
David remembered seeing it in their bed.
And I was pulling up the covers and that's when I saw her little legs.
There she was, lying face down in the couple's memory foam mattress underneath covers and their heavy duvet.
I don't even remember who it was, what they looked like, anything, but somebody opening my front door and being like, "We found her, we found her." And I'm like, I just start in a full sprint, to the house.
Joyful moments when the Joneses realized they had escaped the nightmare.
I just held on to her and she didn't let go of me.
Lindsay and David say the room had been cleared dozens of times, but Delaney had sunken so far into the memory foam that the bed looked totally flat and she likely couldn't call for help.
It really had kind of enveloped her face and making it really hard for her to get up.
When I found her, she was just, again, in like a pool of sweat. And she had gone to the bathroom on herself and just limp.
Luckily, Laney is okay, but the Joneses can't help but wonder, what if she'd been lying there a little longer?
I feel like that officer that told him that was like an angel. Like he came, that's like one of the first things he said, and then he's like gone, and we are here, and our child is alive.
He didn't leave without a hug, though.
And ecstatic.
Yeah, he didn't leave without a hug.
Yeah, forever grateful.
Forever grateful for that godsend accompanied by an army of angels who they credit with saving their daughter's life that day. Kylan Mills, LEX 18 News.
The Jones want to say a big thank you to everyone who helped find their daughter. They also want to warn other parents about the dangers of memory foam mattresses. A number of resources you can find online, including AmericanFamilyPhysician.org, report that memory foam can increase the risk of rebreathing or suffocation for babies. The couple says Delaney didn't sleep in their bed, and there's no way to know exactly why she climbed up there. but they encourage other parents to be extra vigilant.